Hi everybody, welcome back to Gaming with Glare. This week's episode is going to spotlight my version of Secret Mage that I'm playing in this Druid and Priest heavy meta. So, if you guys aren't aware, there's a Priest deck where you can make a 40 damage OTK. It usually happens on turn 4 if you find the right cards. As the Priest, the combo for them is a new card called Switcheroo that draws, in this particular case, exactly a Stone Tusk Boar and the Darkness. And the Darkness has 20 attack, the Stone Tusk Boar has charge. Switcheroo swaps the stats but not the cost, and you attack for 20 with the Boar. Now the combo with that is you copy it with a copy effect from Priest. There's like 2 or 3 copy effects. The most popular one, I think, is Vivid Nightmare. So you Vivid Nightmare the Boar, and you go face for 40, and you win on turn 4. And it's felt really consistent against me. So that's an annoying thing I have to deal with on ladder. But this deck here will beat that really, really hard. If you find Potion of Polymorph, you win. If you find Vaporize, you win. And if you can find Ice Block and have a big enough board to be able to react to kill their 20 health of Stone Tusk Boar, you have a chance against that deck. So the other cards that are run are pretty stock. I'm running 2 Cabal Lackeys, obviously, 2 Shivering Sorceresses, but I think that's pretty stock at this point for the people who do run Secret Mage. At least there's a consideration for Sorceress before you put other cards in. 1 mana 2/2 reduce the cost of your Fireball or of a Secret is pretty good. Ancient Mysteries, pretty core. I'm back on 2 Flak Mages because you're not running Flame Ward and you need to be able to deal with aggro stuff, so that feels pretty good to have the Flak Mage against like Pirate Warriors and stuff. Although they're less popular at Legend than they usually are. Arcanologist is always going to be good. Mad Scientist, strong card, pulls the combo pieces. I say combo pieces. Pulls the Vaporize and the Potion of Polymorph. Medivh's Valet, if you have a secret up, obviously you get to deal 3 damage to any target. Explosive Runes is good in this meta because it can answer the decks that are trying to answer the Priest and the Druid. So we'll see how this does against like Pirate Warrior if we queue into Pirate Warrior, but it doesn't do great against the Boar Priest, and it doesn't do great against the Kael'thas Druid. This is probably the most cuttable card in the deck. I might cut the Explosive Runes for Counterspell, but we're going to be trying this list for now. Ice Block keeps you alive, obviously, against the combo decks. Kirin Tor Mage, really strong just to have board presence. You play it, then you play any of the 10 secrets in the deck, and that's really good. Potion of Polymorph, obviously really strong into the combo decks we're playing against. And Wreaked Fair Game is a staple. You draw 3 cards, you don't take damage on your turn. That also could be cut for Counterspell, but I'm going to keep it in for now. And obviously Vaporize to deal with the stuff that's killing you with 1 big attack. From obviously the Stone Tusk Boar, it completely dumpsters the Stone Tusk Boar decks if you find Vaporize. And then Fireball and Cabal Crystal Runner to have stats on board. So that's it from me for the intro here. Without further ado, we'll hop into a game or two and see if we can make this deck do some funny stuff. It's definitely not a good deck in and of itself. It's a reaction to the meta. So hope you guys enjoy the video. And yeah, that's the intro. Alright, so we're looking for a game with this Secret Mage deck. Wish me luck. I'm looking for exactly 2 matchups, the 2 good decks that are terrorizing the ladder. We'll see if we can find one of them. We're going to do particularly well most of the time into the Stone Tusk Boar Darkness Priest deck. And against Kael'thas, we have a decent chance. Although we'd have a better chance against Kael'thas if we had Counterspell in the deck. I think I need the Explosive, though, for the deck to like really function against other decks that are not the decks that we're expecting to face. So we found a Pirate Warrior, which is going to be a tough matchup, but we found a good hand. So I'm going to toss the Vaporize, keep Ancient Mysteries, keep Arcanologist. We're going to find a secret for 3, pretty much no matter what. And if we don't, we can just Arcanologist to find it on 2. Like, my ideal curve here is to play Ancient Mysteries on 2. Although maybe that's wrong. I think with this draw we want to go Arcanologist into Kirintor. But I want to hold over his head the possibility of a Arcane Flak Mage turn. Most likely he'd just go full in anyway. But if we can find Flak Mage, it's definitely Ancient Mysteries first, and then we can Flak Mage's board next turn. But it's pretty unlikely we find the Flak Mage. So here we want to contest board for sure. Always better to put a 2-1, 2-3 on board rather than ping off the 1-1. We gotta have board presence. So I hope you guys are doing well out there. I hope the sort of status of Wild Ladder is not affecting you too negatively, because this whole, like, there's only 2 decks that are playable thing is really grinding my gears, as it were. I'm gonna go with Ice Block here. Trade into the 1-2 so that I kill it, and then next turn he's gonna clear our board mostly or completely, and then we're gonna go Ancient Mysteries plus Medivh's Valet probably. Just opening some soda. Yeah, no, I really think this deck has got something to it. I'm gonna put up the deck tracker for myself. I think I'm 7-2 with the deck so far. So I can go looking for another secret. I think we do that, and then we're gonna Medivh's Valet the 3-3. But we got the good secret. Medivh's 3-3, and we're way ahead on board, which is good. We could just die to his Rokara turn, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so Hearthstone deck tracker's loading. I'm going to be fiddling with that for a while, trying to get that to show up for me. Gotta accept turns. But yeah, I'm 7-2 with this deck so far. Only loss was to a Warlock and a Priest. The combo Priest got to me before I could get to them. Right, so I think we get there? I tend to call my shot a little too early sometimes. But yeah, we are winning this game. This is happening. If Vaporize up, if he puts a minion up and goes face, yeah, this game's over. I mean, sure, having Counterspell would feel good here, but we don't have it in the deck, so Counterspell for Shiver Their Timbers would feel really good. But this is fine too. We have an Ice Block, a Rigged Fair Game, and a Vaporize up. If only I had... Cool, Flak Mage is also good. We need to find a secret, though. We have a secret, and we have Arcanologist with 2 secrets. Wow. Awesome. I don't even think I play the Arcanologist. We want to full clear the board. Yeah, we just do these. Wow. Okay. Yeah, Flak Mage is good in the Pirate Warrior matchup. I had cut 1 copy for space in a previous version, but when you're seeing any Pirate Warrior, and we just dumpster the good decks, by which I mean the Druid and the Kel'Thas Druid and the Stone Tusk Spore Priest, we just do really well into. This deck might just like Sleeper be really good. So, yeah. Feels good, man. Oh, that's bad. You need to kind of find Fireball now. Cool, that was easy. I'm not even running, I'm not running Cloud Prince in this version. Could have gone with Medivh's Valet Hero Power too for more damage. Or even, sorry, just Medivh's Valet Fireball would have been 9, so we had 6 plus 9, we had 15 damage. So that was a cool game. Obviously it's not what we're trying to target, but we did get there. That matchup is generally not good for the Secret Mage, so I'm very happy that we won that game. All right, guys, we're queuing in another game, just to see if we can get this deck to showcase what it does against the priest and Kael'thas Druid. So we gotta find the priest in the Kael'thas Druid. We found a priest. I assume this guy's playing Switcheroo Priest. So that's the Switcheroo that swaps two minions in the opponent's deck, and they get a huge Stone Tusk Boar. Alright, this is a good hand, but it doesn't contain the win condition, which is to find Vaporize or Potion of Polymorph. So we're looking for both of those cards over everything else. I would keep nothing but those two cards. No Vaporize. We did find Reek Farragame on one, which is really good. So we get to draw 3. So RFG on 1 seems good, and then next turn we look with Arcanologist for Vaporize, or we look for Potion to Polymorph, and if I get either of those, I win. Unless he's playing not combo? He might not be on combo. That's weird, dude. I mean, sure. I might lose if it's Reno Priest. Reno Priest, having Reno can be really scary. So we do, I think we're doing Potion of Polymorph in case it is the combo. I'm going to try to build a board here. Next turn I want to have options. I don't necessarily want to play Explosive Runes. I want to be able to play the Cobalt Crystal Runner though. So next turn is either Ice Block or Explosive, depending on what he does. We'll see what he does. If he plays a minion, it's probably Explosive Runes. If he plays stuff that makes me think it's going to be a Switcheroo Priest, like if he just jams Switcheroo, then I go Ice Block here to try to stay alive. Although actually, if he plays, not even to try to stay alive, if he plays the boar, he loses. So I'm going to try to play the Explosive Runes, even if he plays such that it makes it seem that he's playing the Boar Priest, the Stone Tusk Boar Priest. I'm not sure. He's shown his list is kind of weird. Like, he's running Spirit Lash in his list, which I don't think belongs, unless this guy's way ahead of everybody else. But Spirit Lash is like a defensive tool, and his deck is meant to be very aggressive. I mean, they're winning on turn 4, right? But he might be running other minions besides the boar. He's kind of, we're not sure what his game plan is, if he is Switcheroo Priest. Which he might be. He might still be. Oh, he drew the combo cards. Okay, so that's the thing where, like, sometimes they'll just concede if they draw a boar or if they draw the darkness, because they have to get them from the deck with Switcheroo. That was an odd game. Well, on to the next one. Alright, guys, we're going to queue in for another game here. I have already recorded 2 games, and there was a technical difficulty interaction with my my recording software not doing what it needed to do. So this is the 4th game, but I didn't record all of them. I recorded only 2 of them. So we're going to have this be the 3rd video, most likely, on the sort of end video that we end up publishing. So I do want to give a shout out to Sulerian, who is somebody who was he's on my friend list. He's not playing right now, but he reminded me that this was an idea that I could go for, that Secret Mage is a viable deck when the decks in the meta are exactly able to be countered by it with tech cards. So Sulerian, thank you for that, and this is my version of the deck that I've been jamming. You guys will have seen the video. In the beginning of the video, I will have like an intro, which will show the sort of deck building that I did to make this deck work in Wild right now. I am 9-3 with the deck, so it's working pretty well. Pleasantly surprised. I like Explosive here. Send it face. Anyway, I had tried this before, but it wasn't like... It was before the new expansion, when Kael'thas was the problem, and this deck doesn't do as well into Kael'thas as it does incredibly well into the Boar Priest deck. It just 100% win rate against Boar Priest. If you find Vaporize or you find Potion to Polymorph, they just lose. That's not good. I wonder if he holds it over my head or if he plays it. He probably doesn't play it now that it's explosive. I wouldn't think. I might be wrong though. He plays it. Wow. Bold. So yeah, we're gonna go as wide as we can, I guess. Medivh's Mad Scientist. He's already used his Zephyrs, so we can just kind of deal damage to his face. We're gonna go old school Secret Mage. I don't believe we found any of the cards that are new cards. Like, we don't have, oh no, we did, we found Vaporize. He counterspelled the flared the Vaporize. But besides that, it's all cards from old school Secret Mage. No tech needed. We're gonna go play Flak Mage, Explosive Runes, and then we're gonna trade the 2/2. Protects our board, lets us get another secret. What do we get? Potion of Poly. That could be relevant. We could get wrecked by, I don't know, it's only turn 5. He doesn't have coin anymore, so we need to find 1 point of damage. Or not. Or we need to find exactly Fireball. Never mind. Here's the other one. Oh. Hit the 2/3, please. Thank you. Fireball is almost lethal. Oh, that deck got a new card. I didn't realize that it does get Spellcoiler. I think that was a misplay to play that. Maybe not. Had kind of the feel of a misplay, but I don't know. I'm gonna protect us. We're getting hit with the Reno this turn. It just depends which of the Renos he has. Magic Drake. Maybe he doesn't have Reno. He needs to find like Ice Block, I guess. Evocation. That's a good card. Evocation at 1 mana is so strong. He just jammed that immediately. That's scary. So it's probably either Ice Block or Flame Ward, is my guess. Oh, it's Flame Ward. That sucks. We almost had lethal. No, he's gonna top deck the Reno, and I'm gonna cry. We still have a chance of winning, even if it's Reno. If it's Reno, the Relicologist, we're super happy about it. We need to find Fireballs. Actually, do we have a chance? If we were the old version of Secret Mage, we would have a chance against Questline, old school Quest. We would have a chance post Reno is what I'm trying to say. But this deck can't win post Reno. And you just didn't find the Renos. So, GG's. That was a fun game. Sorry for the stuttering at the end when I was trying to explain what the old deck could have done that this deck can't. We went 3-1 in this video, man, and I'm 10-3 with the deck so far. I didn't get to showcase so far a game against a priest. So I'm gonna look through my my deck builder. No, not my deck builder. Sorry, my deck tracker, and I'm gonna show you guys a game where I won because I had Vaporize or because I had Polymorph, just to show you how the deck functions in the matchup that it's trying to tech for. Because I didn't run into any of the deck that I'm trying to tech for, and we still won really hard. So I'm going to show you a game against a Boar Priest and maybe a Kael'thas Druid. And then we'll have the outro and sort of, I'll plug myself. I'm on Twitch and Twitter, as well as on YouTube, obviously. And then we'll wrap for the week, and that'll be the video. Alright guys, so I was unable to find one of the two matchups, the Priest and the Druid, that this deck was farming earlier today when I was recording this video. So I had to, I'm going to do some HS replay, like sort of rehashing of how previous games went. What this deck does incredibly well is it will stop opponents who play Boar Priest, Stone Toast Boar Priest, and it'll stop opponents who play Kael'thas Druid. So this is an example, I believe, of a game that I won because the deck runs Vaporize and Potion of Polymorph. So the techs worked out in this game. So real quick, we're just going to run through a brief overview of how this game went. It's going to be about 3 to 5 minutes, ideally. So without further ado, we're going to hop into how the game went. This is a game that happened about 20 hours ago. Took a long time. He didn't want to concede, but we started off with Arcanologist, Vaporize, and Explosive in our opener. The opponent apparently had Illuminate, Shadow Visions, and 2 unknown cards. They mulliganed away the rightmost card in their hand. So we have a pretty good hand. We have Arcanologist to look for Potion of Polymorph, and we have Vaporize. When I see a Priest, I just hard look for Vaporize and draw towards it. So turn, that's the mulligan there. We're mulliganing throughout the first phase of the game. We top deck we get a Flak Mage back in the mulligan, and we top deck Ancient Mysteries. So we're thinking we're sitting pretty if he's playing the deck that we think he's playing. He top decks Wave of Apathy. Let me slow this down. I can't slow it down any further. That's annoying. But he top decks Wave of Apathy. He traded away his fourth, like the rightmost card, and got back Divine Spirit. This guy's running a weird list. He's not running like an optimized list, I don't think. But anyway, more power to him for playing his own build. Unless I'm wrong and it is the optimized list. It seems like Divine Spirit isn't necessary in the deck. He plays Illuminate, discovers Bless. So he's running a full like suite of board buff cards. We top deck Wreaked Fair Game. We play the Arcanologist to try to get more information. We find Ice Block. The opponent plays Shadow Visions off the top. Finds Switcheroo, which is like what they're looking for. Of course, they take it. We get Ancient Mysteries off the top and play it. What secret did we end up playing? We ended up playing Vaporize. So they've lost at this point. They just can't win. We have Checkmate with the Vaporize up. So he coins the Switcheroo. He coins the Switcheroo. Sees if he finds the Stone Tuskboar in the Darkness, which of course he does because his deck is designed to do that. Let me quick rewind so I can talk about my turn. We top deck Potion of Polymorph. I play it just for added security. Then I think I go Cabal Lackey, Wreaked Fair Game. I might have gone Ice Block. Yeah, Wreaked Fair Game. Cool, so we have 3 secrets up. We get draw guaranteed. Now it's turn 4 for the opponent. They're going to do their combo. Wave of Apathy. I forgot that happened. So Wave of Apathy, he plays his boar. He attacks face. It gets polymorphed. He can't attack face. He buffs the sheep that was a boar to 4/4 to try to contest the board. His darkness is only a 1/1, even though it says it's a 20/20. We play a Flak Mage turn. Ice Block is put up. And then I think we probably trade. Yeah, we double trade the minions to clear the 4/4. We want to protect our Wreaked Fair Game if we can. He jams another Switcheroo and heals his face. And now it's my turn again. We get a Medivh's Valet off the top, which is fantastic. That doesn't matter, right? Really nothing matters from this point on, but just damage, ending the game quickly in case he has something up his sleeve we don't anticipate. We attack with the Flak Mage. It's his turn. He plays a 1/1 Darkness, cries about it, loses the game. But he's not conceding yet. He heals face. We draw a Darkness Candle, so we're 2 Darkness Candles away from giving him a 1/1. We top deck the Cabal Crystal Runner for 0 mana. We play it. Again, I'm just trying to end the game as quickly as possible. So we put as many stats on board as we can. Medivh's Valet happens, and we have a 3 mana Fireball. So the opponent's turn, they're going to take a quick turn from looking at the... Probably just heal face pass, right? And then he concedes on our turn 8 when we start attacking, if I recall correctly. So Fireball face gets him down to 12. And that's the game.